No, dreaming about your ex does not mean you secretly want them back. Let's get that out of the way in the first 10 seconds, because I know that's the worry that brought half of you here. Maybe you're happily married. Maybe it ended a decade ago. Maybe you don't even like the person anymore. And still, there they were last night, so vivid, so casual that you woke up feeling something between confusion and guilt. You haven't done anything wrong, and your brain isn't broken. Ask anyone who studies dreams for a living. The X dream sits near the top of the most reported dreams in the world, decade after decade. Your brain is doing something very specific, honestly, something kind of brilliant, and once you see it, this dream stops being embarrassing and starts being useful. 5 versions of this dream, one twist at the end that reframes all of them. Let's go. Here's the first thing to understand. Your memory doesn't store people the way a phone stores contacts. It stores them as meanings, and an X, especially a significant one, isn't filed as a person I used to date. They're filed as a whole shelf of first-time feelings, being chosen, being left, being wanted, jealousy. The version of you that existed at 22, nights that felt like the center of the world. That shelf doesn't disappear when the relationship does. So when the mind, at night, wants to talk about one of those feelings, being wanted, being abandoned, being young, it walks to the shelf and grabs the face attached to it. The dream borrows the actor. The play is about something else. By the way, this explains the most confusing case of all, dreaming warmly about someone who treated you badly and waking up furious at your own subconscious. Relax. Your subconscious isn't endorsing them. It kept the costume because the costume fits a feeling it wanted to stage last night. You're allowed to appreciate the play and still never want that actor back in the building. Which play? Depends on the dream. See which of these sounds like last night. The warm dream. You're together again, it's easy, it's kind, and you wake up aching a little. Before the guilt lands, ask this. What did it feel like in there? Not who, what. Spontaneity? Being adored? Having someone's full attention? That feeling is what you're missing. Not the person was just wearing it. This dream is your mind holding up a sign. We used to have this, and we'd like it back, please. That's a request you can actually answer inside your current life. The fight. You're arguing again, saying the things you never got to say, or hearing the apology that never came. This is the unfinished sentence dream. Some endings happen out loud, and some just stop. When a chapter closes without its final page, the mind keeps reopening the file, trying to write it. The dream isn't asking you to call them, it's asking you to finish the sentence somewhere. A journal, a letter you never send, a truth said out loud to an empty room. Endings need words, even private ones. The X with someone new. You watch them happy, moved on, glowing, and you wake up hollow, even if you moved on years ago. Almost every time, this dream is not about them at all. It's a self-worth dream in costume. Something lately has poked the old bruise of, was I enough? A rejection at work, a friend pulling away, a season of feeling invisible. The X is just the oldest witness your mind could call, the recurring one. The same X for years, long past any logic. This is the unclosed chapter, the relationship where something big was never digested, a betrayal never understood, a goodbye that came out of nowhere, a question that never got its answer. The mind hates an open loop. It will keep scheduling this meeting until the file finally gets marked understood, not fixed, understood. And if the rerun has survived years of your attempts to close it, Look for something smaller and sharper underneath, a question you've never let yourself ask out loud. With this dream, the question is usually short. Why wasn't I enough? Did they ever actually? The file stays open not because the answer is missing. It stays open because the question is. Ask it, on paper, to a friend, to a therapist, and watch what happens to the reruns. And the one nobody talks about. Dreaming of an ex while you're genuinely happy with someone else. People carry real shame about this one, so hear me clearly. It's common, it's normal, and it usually visits after triggers as small as a song, an anniversary date your body remembers before you do, or plain stress. Long-term love runs deep, and sometimes the mind lifts an old box out of storage just to check what's still inside. It's housekeeping, not prophecy. If it keeps bothering you, try the one move people never think of. Mention the dream to your partner over coffee, lightly, honestly. Watch how it deflates in the retelling. Secrecy is the main fuel this version has. Now the twist, the part that reframes every version I just gave you. Dream psychology keeps circling one idea. The people in your dreams are very often mirrors, not themselves, reflections of parts of you. And with exes, it's uncanny, because every relationship pulled a different version of you to the surface. With one you were braver, with another, softer. With that one, louder, funnier, more alive at 2 in the morning. So when the dream brings back the person from that era, ask the stranger question. Is it them I'm seeing, or the me that existed around them? Because if some part of you got left behind in that chapter, the courage, the lightness, the appetite for life, the dream isn't nostalgia, it's a retrieval mission. Take the trait back, and many people find the reruns quiet down on their own. 3 questions for tonight then. 1. What feeling did that dream actually contain, and where has that feeling gone quiet in my life today? 2. Who was I back then that I've stopped being, and do I want any of that person back? 3. Is there a sentence that chapter still owes, and can I write the ending myself without sending it anywhere? Here's what I want from the comments on this one. Don't tell me who, just tell me which version you got. The warm one, the fight, the someone new, the rerun, or the happily partnered surprise. Watch how many people type the same answer. It helps more than you'd think. This is the dream people feel most alone with, and nobody is. New dream, decoded, every week. Teeth, falling, being chased, death, the whole cast of your strangest nights. Subscribe if you want the language. Be kind to yourself tonight. Some dreams aren't ghosts. They're pieces of you, finding their way home.